How to not suck at Counter-Strike Go. Inferno defense tips. Defending B on Inferno is a lot of fun because you have a metric assload of options. The two popular spots are to defend this hallway from this position and to go over here in this corner. Now these spots aren't the worst in the world, they get the job done if you can execute them properly. But if you want to mix it up, one great unorthodox spot is to wait up here, just crouch jump, and grab a P90, grab a Negev, whatever you have that fires quickly, just unload as the enemy comes around the corner. In my experience, 100 plus hours of play, players don't really check this area here. Maybe they'll check around the corner and see if anyone is crouching here, but not necessarily if you're waiting up top on the boxes. So once again, grab a fast shooting gun and just unload as they come around the corner. Another fun little unorthodox spot that players won't necessarily expect you to be in is up here. You can grab a sniper with an op, you have a tight little corridor, and you can just unload. You're a very small target from up there. Let's take a look how you actually... Yeah, so you'll be very small target, but you have to be careful. Very skilled players will be able to make that headshot with no problem. So your reflexes have to be pretty good, or you have to be pretty confident that you're not playing against, the top players. Now, I've seen this spot also become quite popular, but, I don't like being sandwiched in the middle here, because they can come from, here, here, here. And one spot that I like as an alternative is over here. This is actually my favorite spot at B site over here. It seems like nobody ever looks around this corner because you have to contend with enemies potentially being over here, here, maybe here. So this spot is great, you just unload and you just get clean headshots. Now another fun little spot is over here. You can watch the construction site, and if you pay attention to these cracks in these pipes here, whatever this is, if you can't sort of hear the enemy, maybe they're walking, you can just look through these cracks and go to town when they come around. So keep in mind, these are unorthodox positions for defending. They can give you the advantage on the enemy because it is not an expected position, but that also means you are not covering the expected positions for your team. So you have to coordinate with your teammates so that they know, let's kill this chicken, so that they know that you're in a weird spot. Now, over here at A, people tend to usually wait up top in that hallway, not a bad spot. Sometimes they'll wait here in the pit, maybe they'll go up here on the graveyard or balcony, whatever you want to call it. But another really effective spot is to jump on these boxes and just gun down the people that come around here. Once again, I recommend a fast firing gun because you just want to unload, not necessarily go for clean headshots. So another good spot is over here. This is my favorite spot in the world because you have to split your attention left and right because they can come from both ways. But if you're all alone and you're sort of boxed in and they're coming to A, you can just go there and hope for the best. Make sure your head is not sort of visible above, so crouch down and you should be okay. But again, this is my preferred spot up top on these boxes. Now let's go into the apartments. So like I said, people usually like to wait over there at that hallway. And that's not a bad spot, you have a nice little kill box. Sometimes players will go to the balcony here, and actually this can be really effective if the CT player is really fast. They can throw grenades down this hallway and sort of cause havoc. Sometimes players wait in here, but you leave yourself open to people sort of trying to chuck grenades off this wall to bounce into there. So what I like to do is actually wait at the foot of the stairs, at the top of the stairs over here, again with a fast firing gun. As they come around the corner, just unload and have my way with them. Now, I recommend this spot instead of this spot, because when you're coming around this corner, chances are you're probably going to see this area first, as opposed to this one. Now this can be a tiny little difference, maybe split second, but it can make all the difference in the world to you, because you're trying to get the jump on the enemy. So that about sums it up for my unorthodox spots. Hopefully this helps develop your game past the usual stuff on Inferno. And if I called Inferno Vertigo at some point in this video, I'm sorry, I mix those maps up all the time for no good reason. And as you may have noticed, I haven't posted a lot of videos for Counter-Strike lately. I've had a lot of technical difficulties recording this game specifically, so thanks everyone who stuck around, it means a lot. If you want to check out the whole guide, you can just go to my channel or you can go to the Steam page. I've put the link in the description. So again, thanks for watching and enjoy your awesome day.